So, quick funny story. So, I'm sitting there, obviously talking about and creating as much content as I can, and that's how it works. You post everything to social media, and I'm just learning all that stuff. I just like to teach putting, so I have to learn all this stuff um, as I go, and that's fine. Um, we're up on TikTok, we're Instagram, we got a YouTube channel, um, Instagram, obviously. Actually, went back on Facebook as much as I didn't want to. Um, but I'm like, how do I prove this? So case studies, right? So case studies, um, and I'm going to do a few case studies with a friend of my son's. Is eaten up with the game. Just picked it up less than a year ago, and it's probably his weakness really is putting, and he knows that. He's frustrated because his ball striking is getting better. He gets on the green and 3 putts every time. So like, all right, we'll do that too. And then I thought, you know what? This is going to sound like a setup, but it's not. I'm going to teach myself my own method left-handed. And if you've signed up for puttingissimple.com and you've watched the modules, you realize I putt with a ping answer that was, it's been in my bag 40 years. Well, not quite 40 years. I lost the first one I had, and then I had to find a replacement. But it's the only putter I've ever used, except for one season that I won a club championship with a Seymour. But the ping answer has been the only thing I had, and I thought, okay, well, if I'm going to teach myself the whole thing all over again with my own method from the other side of the ball, I got to have a ping answer. You want a challenge? Go try and find a left-handed OG ping answer. I found one. I had to pay more for the shipping than the putter itself because it's coming from the UK. It's the only one I could find on the internet. I tried everything from our local used club places, Club Finders and Second Swing. None of them had any of them. So just went out to the World Wide Web and found a left-handed version of the exact putter that I currently use. Now, it didn't list whether the shaft length is the same. I'm fingers crossed that it'll get here and it'll be the 36-inch version. Otherwise, I might go have it reshafted, which is a challenge for a ping answer, but that's a different story. So I find one out of the UK and end up paying €30, or 30 pound, whatever that is. And it ends up being about $40-some, but I get to pay that again for the shipping to get it here. So I'm 3 or 4 weeks away from getting it. It's got to get on a slow boat, I'm sure. But the point is, I went into a couple of the golf stores yesterday. I was out doing some errands and went in a couple of the golf stores and picked up some left-handed putters. Obviously not the one I bought because there aren't any of those, but I picked up some left-handed putters and just hit a couple. Hadn't hit left-handed putts in probably 12, 15 years. So I'm already convinced that the method is sound, it's solid, it's teachable. Obviously, I got to get my setup position in the spine angle differently. My head's facing differently. I'll be working against my dominant eye from the left-hand side, but everything else is the same. And that's how confident I am. So I'm going to do a case study on myself. Probably going to use a method where I maybe even play with my own group at the club on occasion, putting left-handed, and see how that works out after a little bit of settling into the method and teaching myself left-handed. So there's the case study that's coming. It should be really interesting. From the left side and, different putts of different lengths, I hit a lot of really good putts, even on these artificial turf indoor stuff at golf stores where you can't really read anything because you can't see it in there. It doesn't work the same way. So looking forward to getting outside with a left-handed version of the exact putter It's in that bag right there. That Ping Answer you might even be able to see in this video. And that's my personal challenge to myself. Puttingissimple.com.